What?
It must have been a dream.
A dream's a dream.
Blame it on your new jammies.
And hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X-2. A lot has happened for the past few hours. But, how's Classico doing? You alright?
Why won't the room stop shaking?
Hang in there, buddy. Figure something out, I guess. But yeah, so I do believe you needed to speak to him as well again to for completion. So yeah, all right. Yeah, we haven't been to the engine room yet, so let's head down there. Oh, they're still here. Ugh, my heads are reeling. I must be getting airsick. Your dance was like an endless dream. We truly enjoyed the evening. For the most part, I agree. Alas, a night of song-filled fun is broken by the rising sun. Anyways, alright, let's head down to the engine room and see what we've got. Keep in mind, if you have more than 90 potions, I actually recommend unloading a few of them before coming down here, so just a heads up. Alright. Get 2 others. 5 Phoenix down. 8 potions, so yeah, that's why I told you I'll maybe unload a few of them before coming down here, and we get 4 more remedies there. Awesome. Alright. Let's head back up to the cabin to unload some of our supply, and then we'll head up to the bridge, I guess. Figure out what we're gonna do. Oh, there's a stage in here, guys. Come on in. Anyways.
Miss Yuna, what can I do for you?
Alrighty. Probably should have sorted, just in case, but well. Alright, let's sell 28 of those. Phoenix Downs, let's sell 8 of those. And how's everything else? Looks like everything's A-okay. Alright, do we need to sell any excess accessories? Defense Field TR, Red Ring. Oh yeah, and the Null Frost Ring. Let's get rid of that. Null Shock Ring as well. And so I believe we got those from steals rather than guaranteed drops or anything like that. So yeah. Alright, looks like everything else is okay to sell the other Black Choker. Yes, I did. Alright.
Thank you.
Good stuff. Alright, let's get everything sorted out and let's head back up to the bridge. Alright, let's go. Ha!
What's up?
Returning the sphere is all well and good, but who do we return it to?
With the Youth League and New Yevon, it's a lose-lose situation.
What do you think, Yuna?
I'll follow your orders, leader.
Oh, aha! As leader, I order Yuna to decide.
Hey, that's cheating.
Alright, let's talk to the others. Can we just flip a coin? It's not like one group is any better than the other. If you ask me, neither organization is exactly a worthy cause. Pain doesn't want to return the sphere to either group. How do you pain? The group that gets the sphere will love us, but the one that doesn't... Yeah. Not that I care. Hurry up and choose. How's Buddy doing? Any ideas? This is a matter of Gullwing honor, so we'll all go to return the sphere together. Oh, okay. Which is fine by me. Sky life is starting to make me a little flabby. Oh, that's why he's... Oh, whoops. I thought it was the same one, just, no, not this one. Right, what do you say? Once you figure out who we're returning the sphere to, it's go time. We don't know what's ahead, so make sure you're prepared. Yeah, alright. No. Ah. Can I jump up? No, can only jump down. Alright. Any ideas, Shinra? Any opinions? No, we're good. This could be your last chance. I understand. Watched it a bunch of times since last night. Let me guess. The Machina. Anyways. Alright, well, before we make our decision, let's save it. Why am I saying, you ask? Saving? I have decided.
New Yevon. Well, it's got Yevon in its name. Enough said.
But the Youth League is reckless. They're the ones picking the fights.
Well? Well?
Alright, so we've got two hotspots. The Mushroom Rock Road and the Youth League headquarters, or Bavel for the New Yevon headquarters. Sphere for New Yevon, it's not too hot on the whole New Yevon thing. Or, sorry, I'm not too hot on the whole New Yevon thing, but the only thing new about them is their name. You sure we can trust them? I don't know, their barrel eyes seem to be rather promising. Sphere for the League. The Youth League's only just formed and already it's known across Spira for its explosive disposition. Sure we can trust these guys with the Sphere? Well... well, for the sake of the 100% completion, we're going to be going with the Youth League. However, just to show you what happens when we give it to New Yevon, let's go.
Works for me. Let's go with it. Gullwings, move out.
Wow, they're pulling out all the stops.
I wonder why.
You're the High Summoner, remember?
Yemdraka Yampinta Yenasige sa Hanju.
Ika, deko. Kukusa lumikso.
Gullwings, I welcome you.
This is the sphere from Kilika Temple.
Thank you. It's not every day you meet hunters who are willing to bring back a sphere they stole.
Well, it's a long story.
You helped us keep the sphere out of the hands of the Youth League. I'm willing to leave it at that. You've been of great help, High Summoner.
Excuse me, her name's Yuna, and she's a Gullwing?
Forgive me. By the way, have you seen the contents of the sphere?
Yes.
Then, I suppose I have a little explaining to do. What you saw is Vegnagun, a weapon built roughly 1,000 years ago. It's currently being held under tight security. The location is, of course, highly classified.
I see Yevon still likes its secrets.
True. The Youth League would like nothing more than to use Vegnagun to control Spira. But do not be afraid. We will stop them at all costs.
Tell me, who was the man I saw in the sphere?
I couldn't say.
I see.
Hey, we got a distress signal from the Celsius. Gold Wings, we're leaving.
And now for the real. The real choice. I've decided.
Yevon. Well, it's got Yevon in its name. Enough said.
But the Youth League is reckless. They're the ones picking the fights.
Well? Well?
Alright, Youth League headquarters it is.
Works for me. Let's go with it. Gullwings, move out!
Wow, they're pulling out all the stops.
I wonder why.
You're the High Summoner, remember?
Who throws a welcome party for the people who ripped them off?
Did they make? Of course, a little mixer.
Go, Wings, go! La 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 la! Go, Wings, fight! La 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 la!
We'd like to give you the sphere that you were looking for. Now that you have this, you can stop the fighting in Kilika.
How generous. And how sudden. Maybe you should start by introducing yourself, High Summoner.
We're the Gullwings.
I see. Sphere hunters. In that case, I gratefully accept the sphere you have brought. On behalf of the Youth League, I thank you. Everyone, 3 cheers for the Gullwings.
So yeah.
So, did you watch it? The sphere.
Well, you see,
We did.
oh boy.
Forget.
I'm afraid I cannot.
Yuna, don't let him push you around.
Some advice. That thing, the Colossus you saw, is known as Vegnagun. It possesses overwhelming destructive power. It must not be touched. Yet those Yevon fools think they can control it. The Youth League will do whatever it takes to make sure they do not get a chance to try. Trust me, you don't want to get involved.
Tell me, who was the man I saw in the sphere?
I cannot say.
I see.
Hey, we got a distress signal from the Celsius. Gold Wings, we're leaving.
Anything missing? Still investigating.
It's official. We've been burgled. The broken sphere from the Xanarkin ruins is missing.
Looks like the burglar left us a present.
Great.
Who's on top now, dull wings? It'll be 1,000 years before you can take on the mighty LeBlanc.
And for that, we get the LeBlanc's sphere.
She got us.
Oh, poop.
Yuna, don't talk like that.
I'm just copying you.
That's nice. And?
We're gonna take it back. No one messes with us.
And what about Vegnagun?
I didn't want to get too involved. Not like when I was a summoner. We're forgetting who we are. We're sphere hunters, the Gullwings.
That's right! We still back what is stolen. It is the law of the Spear Hunter. Now we go to Ch.2 LeBlanc. The attack, the name of honor.
Get our heinies kicked in the name of honor.
Maybe we can sneak in disguise.
That's it! You're brilliant!
So we have to fly around till we find LeBlanc's gang.
Beat them up and steal their uniforms. 3 of them.
And so begins strip search. The LeBlanc Syndicate may have stolen the Gullwing's hard-earned hard-earned sphere, but you're going to sneak into Ch.2 LeBlanc and steal it right back. Locate the Syndicate members deployed across Spira and relieve them of their clothing. Didn't have to say it like that, but anyways, yeah. Objective: acquire 3 women's Syndicate uniforms. So yeah, as far as who to give the sphere to, personally, I'm only speaking for myself, not for Yuna. Because of how Barreleye presented himself, it feels like I'd be much more willing to listen to them. I'd be willing to listen to how they've changed since 2 years ago. Obviously, there was a bit of turmoil after the defeat of Sin. You know, they've gone through at least 2 different leaderships. And then Barreleye shows up, and yeah, from every interaction we've had with him, except for that one that, you know, I personally can't judge him for, because I'm guilty of the same thing. He seems to be very moderate. And that definitely makes me think that I would trust him with the sphere more. Obviously, you know, old habits die hard, and some of the I guess clergy of the New Yevon party, you know, there's probably going to be some secret keeping going on. But I feel like Yuna is in the best position to influence that because of who she is, the High Summoner. I feel like that would give her a lot of political power in this regard. I say political power because that's basically what it is, but I don't think she's a political person. Like she says, she doesn't really want to get involved because of what happened. You know, her whole life leading up to 2 years ago was all about training to become a summoner, defeating Sin, and dying that way. She based her entire life since she was, what? I don't think we ever learned exactly how long Yuna was in training to become a summoner for, before she got her first Aeon. But she put all that effort in. She believed wholeheartedly in Yevon and what they stood for, believed in the teachings, believed in the faith, and it was utterly ripped out of her. They utterly ripped her heart out of her with that when they betrayed her, when she found out the truth about them. Well, I guess technically they didn't betray her, just she felt very, extremely betrayed. I feel like Waka was more openly emotional about that than Yuna was. I mean, obviously Yuna was rather upset about it, because she essentially told Yunalesca to, F off, so to speak. If I'm not putting it too harshly. But yeah, it's just the way that leadership can have a huge impact, well, and should have a huge impact on the direction of, the people they're leading. And I feel like Baralai is a promising candidate. Whereas the Youth League still seems to be trying to figure out what exactly they are, what their goal is, what they're doing. Obviously, they don't want secrets anymore, which is completely understandable. But I feel like it could get messy. It feels like everybody that's... I think I may have touched on this when we first got to the Youth League headquarters, but it feels like it's just Nuge was upset with the leadership with Yevon as a crusader, and just, maybe he and a couple of a few trusted friends got together and started discussing how they could help prevent something like that from ever happening again. And as such, a lot of people, which seems to be mostly the younger crowd, just gravitated toward them. So they're basically just, like I said, just an amalgamation of a whole bunch of different people with different beliefs, and I don't know, maybe we just haven't heard what Nuge's direction is, what direction he wants to take the Youth League in. But I feel like how quick they are to want to start a fight is very telling about what they might become. And this is just my opinion, but I feel like that could potentially become just as bad as Yevon was 2 years ago. In their own way. But this story is about Yuna. And I can completely understand why she doesn't want to have anything to do with Yevon. And there's quite a few friends in the Youth League, so being so sick of what happened to her from 2 years ago makes completely understand why she would probably pick Youth League over New Yevon in the beginning. So, or at this point. So, yeah. In any case, looks like we gotta go track down this sphere fragment. Sounds like we're gonna have to break into Chateau LeBlanc at some point. But how are we going to figure out... Spear is a big place. We need to figure out if we can get some hints as to where they might be, so that we can get these uniforms. But that will unfortunately have to wait until next time. This is Intrepid83 signing off, formerly known as Syric1983. If you enjoyed the video, consider hitting the like button on your way out. It really helps out the channel. And if you dislike the video, feel free to hit the dislike button and perhaps leave a comment suggesting how I can improve. And until next time, thank you so much for spending some of your time here. Take care, be blessed, and have a good one.